Bitcoin and Ethereum, what's the next move? Let's find out in the chart, shall we? Oh my goodness. Bitcoin, it was like, yes, breaking out. We had a 4-hour close right above the resistance levels, and we're supposed to make them turn those resistance levels into support, and they failed miserably. This could result in a failed move because a fast move in the opposite direction. So far, we haven't seen the fast move yet. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to be nullified. We're going to be talking about what trade I'm going to actually make, because I'm ready to make a trade, a big trade in a big way on this, because I'm looking at the Wyckoff planner, and I'm thinking, man, you know what? It's playing out exactly. So we're gonna figure out where we're gonna enter and to make this next trade to see how well the Wyckoff pattern goes and follows through. Because, hey, this is some serious position of strength if this actually happens. And I think the Wyckoff pattern might be playing out. So if you are interested in trading this along with us today, make sure you head over to bybit.davincij15.com and you sign up, right? bybit.davincij15.com and sign up, or femex.davincij15.com as well, and gets your bonus, which the bonus informations are in the description and in the pinned comments. So check that out and do it today. Okay, looking forward to today's action, because I'm going to actually place my trade based on the TA that I do right in front of you guys right now. So remember, this is not financial advice, this is trading entertainment, and please do your own research before putting any money into the market. And one of the things you should do is never go over 5%, lose over 5% of whatever's in your portfolio, so that you make sure that you can always come back and play this game tomorrow. Okay, all right, let's bring in the charts and see what we can see. As we were talking about, this is kind of like sad that we didn't break above this, but that's okay. We are looking at the Wyckoff pattern. I've been looking at this, right? I've been like, ever since Chris pointed it out, and then Lee kept pointing it to me and saying, hey, we're looking for this like breakdown here, a failed move. It was fast move upwards, and yet we got it. And once we started getting that, I was thinking, maybe this Wyckoff pattern is playing out, and we should have like what's it called? Hail Mary trade. And yeah, my Hail Mary trade would have produced both on Ethereum and on Bitcoin an entry point, which you could have got paid. And let's just go over that Hail Mary trade. Basically, you take your fibs from here to there, and you enter in at the 78.6. On the spot market, it looks like you just did not get a fill. But if we head over to the leverage markets, you did get a fill, and that's probably where you'd probably you do your trading, of course, not on the spot, and so. You did get a fill, I believe, if you went from 78.6 and you entered right at 78.6. Look at that. Beautiful fill, right? With room to spare, right? You would have gotten filled right there nicely. Excellent. Gotta love it. You can see that it was clear the wick went further below the $30,171, which is where you would have entered, or $76 actually. You can see the fibs actually saying there, 30,176. So that would have been taking you right up to where we are right now, and you would have been in a nice, beautiful position of strength. Was there a good reason to actually jump into that trade? Not really. I mean, the volume, there was no divergence, right? It would have been the only thing that would give you the confidence to take the Hail Mary would have been the Wyckoff pattern, and just see what happens as this thing comes screaming at you. Oh my God, Hail Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners. And you were wondering whether or not that trade was just was a valid one. But as you can see, it paid off. So with that said, what we want to do next is we want to do the same thing, but for the Wyckoff pattern, based on the Wyckoff pattern. And since the Wyckoff pattern, since we're looking at the Wyckoff pattern, you could see over here, right? It comes back approximately to the 61.8 from this last V bottom here. Approximately. Might go to a little bit lower, right? Maybe the 70% level, but somewhere between the 70% and 61.8. It doesn't go all the way to the 78.6. So let's just take that and see what happens, right? And we are going to trade this like that, where we enter at the 61.8, right about here. Oops, is that leverage change? Yes, it is. And 61.8, and then we could even start to add more at the 78.6, and just stop loss, of course, at the $30,120 is where our stop loss would be. So make sure that your bet is appropriate for that. Okay. And so we're going to take a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. This is so we can't really bet the farm here a whole lot because of the high percentage loss that we could take, and we want to get a 2-to-1. So let's just drag this up here. Right, and yeah, so I'm going to trade with a small amount of money. We're going to trade this, enter approximately at the 61.8, so 32,600 I'm going to go. If we get in at the 32,600, we're going to put in just 100,000. On a leverage 10x, which would bring us to 10x. We were not down to 10%, so it would be fine. 100,000. There we go. And then I'm gonna put in the stop loss, take profits. Right, we're going to take profit at. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold the trade. Actually, I might hold the trade, and to see how far it goes and take profits along the way. So I'm going to just do the stop loss kind of deal, which is 30,120. And I might. You know what? I'm going to. No, I'm not going to do it. No. I was going to reduce my order to 50,000 to see if we can add to it later on, but no, I'm going to leave it. Stop loss 30,119. I'm going to go just under it. And there we go. That's my order. Let's see what happens. We'll wait and see. Now that order is filled, we're gonna say, wow, okay. It's kind of concerning because, as you can see, if we were to break down from here to the 61.8, that would mean that we entered back into this downward we've broken this downward trend line, right? That's been around for quite some time. And actually, even though we you can see that it was been above that trend line sometimes. It's actually that trend line is there and is valid and is strong from way back when, right? We've been above it, right? But it's a solid trend line, which has significance. And breaking significance is never a good thing, right? So we could, but the thing is, if we come back into this area here, this area right here, that's it. It's probably game over for Bitcoin. We're heading straight down into the abyss. Straight to 25K and probably even further. But let's not hope for that. Let's not hope for that. All right, so let's head over to Ethereum and see what we see here. Ooh, lots of action here with Ethereum. I don't like the fact that it's broken back down through all the resistance levels that it has. But it's got a nice W, but you know how these W's are. They seem to be more of a fake outs than they are breakouts. But, you know, traders got to trade. And when the market gives you an opportunity, you shouldn't squander it just because it, you know, it hurts you a few times, because, you know, that happens. Statistically, that's going to happen when you're trading. When you come up with a model for trading, no matter what model you come up with, you should never, ever go all in should the model give you a statistical average of positive results consistently. Because what happens is, right, that one time when you decide, oh, well, this is working 100% of the time, practically for me, like 10 times in a row. And then the 11th time it fails, and that's where you get burned. So be careful. And so, of course, right, this would be our stop loss would be right about ratios 2 to 1 we want, so right about here. So Ethereum likes to run our stops a lot. A lot, people. So yeah, you might want to like if you hesitate on that one, that's fine. Just sit down and watch it and see how it plays out. And yeah, it's all up to you. And I'm just giving you the warning. It's like Ethereum's a stop runner. She's a mean SOB. So be careful with Ethereum. Let's zoom out a little bit on Ethereum and see if we have any kind of accumulation pattern, Wyckoff pattern, as they would say. And you can see this is the 4 hour, and you can see that this is pretty much the same thing, a repeat of Bitcoin with the Wyckoff pattern. Man, I have to take this. Hello? Yes. Can you come up? Yes. Bye. Tower 1. Yes. Yes. Okay, sorry. So yeah, as I was saying, this is playing out pretty much exactly like Bitcoin, right? Maybe this is the Wyckoff pattern as well for Ethereum, and if it is, thank you God, because we do not want to see Ethereum at 500, and so let's hope that that's the case, and we just come back a little bit, right? And then that's it, off we go into higher prices with Ethereum, and we see it break through new highs. And yeah, because hey, come on, the Fed is going to print no matter what. Whatever Bitcoin does goes down, or Ethereum goes down or up, right? The Fed's going to print. They're going to print, and they're going to print some more. And when they're done printing, guess what they're going to do? Yeah, that's right, they're going to print some more. So, So the only result is, the only thing you can say is that the prices have to go up with all that money printing. So one way or another, this is going higher. Whether it goes higher from 1,500 or 500, it don't matter. It's going higher. It's going a lot higher. So the Federal Reserve has got your back. So if you buy this here and you have to wait a little bit longer, who cares? They're going to take care of you. The Federal Reserve's got you. So you don't have to worry about that. So that's why you have to make sure that, because, you know, Bitcoin's real, Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it because the Federal Reserve is going to take your money. All right, thanks for watching. Cheers.